here. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Siakam outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
Now here's Pirtle. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know this. About OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Young against Van Vliet. Stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Young inside. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
The kick out to Young. And the 3 off target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Anunoby. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. With the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, BA, the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great core vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Here's Pirtle. Atlanta with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Buries it from 3. Young's got 6.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Collins against Siakam. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Young, the pass to Hunter. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Capella, screen on Anunoby. The kick to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Young from long range. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The open shot by Van Vliet. And again, Toronto, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. 5 points in the game.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's the three. And he can't get that one. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Launches it. And again, no good by Toronto. Takes a step back. Capella, screen on Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Capella. Count the basket.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovic has got 8.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And a deep three from Young. Here's Capella.
Well, when you have size at your disposal, you've got to use that to your advantage. And Jakob.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hawks ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovic team up in the backcourt, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Pass to Young from deep three-point range. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Hurdle with the ball. Stolen by Collins. Van Vliet against Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Hunter passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Hunter. Now Young. Outside Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Young. The 3 is up. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Siakam finds Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul. A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Murray against Trent. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Toronto on D. Trailing by 8. The drive by Griffin. Over to the wing. Here's Forrest. Gets an open look and hits it. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Stay outside. Here's Murray. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Trent against Murray. Pass to Forrest. Back to Murray. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Murray's got his first basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Murray from outside. Inside, 3 on the clock. And they pick up 2. And the Hawks lead by 14. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and back in the seats. And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And Murray drops them both. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Trent's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Atlanta.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Young, the pass to Achua, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Okongwu. Achua can't hit. Here's Forrest. Oh, no good on the last second. Thanks very much, Allie.
And your Raptors, 16. The Hawks, 34.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And a deep 3 from Young. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. VanVleet finds Siakam. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Hunter from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Hunter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
He shoots it. Siakam, no good. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Young inside, working on Barnes. Here's Hunter. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pirtle up top. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Siakam again missing. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Bogdanović. Pass to Hunter. Outside Bogdanović. Over Anunoby. Bogdanović, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you like how Capella shows up for his team on every play. He's right there to support the fast break.
The three from Barnes. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Young's got 15.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Van Vliet. And again, Toronto, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Young misses. A difficult situation for Toronto. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. This is why you put the ball in his hands, an accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Right side Hunter. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. And he drives in. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Rebound by the Raptors. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. On the wing, Bay fires the three. That shot, no good. Toronto shooting only 27% for today's game. Here's Young. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Griffin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Murray from outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Achua. Got it.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Murray against Trent. Pass to Forrest. Back to Murray. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Your Raptors. Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got DeJounte Murray. Griffin is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the point guard position. Here's Trent. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And Murray launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Trent finds Achua. Back to Trent. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Trent, the pass to Young. Here's Flynn. Ooh, it's stolen away. It's a one-on-one situation. From deep three-point range, but out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So for the Hawks. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Porter's shot is off.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And the Hawks with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And the Raptors with some changes. From deep. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. For Toronto, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. To stop the run. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Collins. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Outside Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Hunter finds Young. Bogdanovich with it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris.
base, a night to remember. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Van Vliet wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Toronto. Brunson against Van Vliet. Here's Robinson. Outside for Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Randall. Takes it inside. And finally they hit one.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He knows that they're going to be challenged when they go inside. He said the main thing they have to do is keep the ball moving and take the mid-range shot if it's there. Evan, we'll see if they can make that work. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right, facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Raptors ball.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brunson with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Hart kicks to Robinson. New York moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And stolen by Barnes. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes stemming it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Into the lane, and it's out of bounds. The Nets able to retain possession here. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Knicks trail by 3. Randall, and he lays it straight in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this, and that one misses.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Barrett on the wing. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Robinson. Randall passes to Robinson. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Robinson. And it goes down 2 points. Robinson's got 6 points.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Here's Siakam. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. There it finds Brunson. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
12 seconds. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You stand team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. It was crippling defense.
Here are the 5 New Yorkers to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the center. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Evan, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. It seems like, Trent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Otto Porter. And it's quickly missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Trent. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
That one falls.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Trent. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's quickly in the corner. Here's Toppin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And a good decision, as Toppin is not an easy guy to stop, so free throws coming.
2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment, obviously, was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
Now, here's Trent. Porter kicks to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there. Yeah, easy call. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now, Toppin, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Grimes, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lets the three fly. Stolen by Quickly. Out in his own on the break. Here's Grimes, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hand.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. For three, Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Second chance shot. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Van Vliet against Quickly. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Here's Grimes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Grimes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And he drives in. That shot off. And New York will come the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Toppin. Passes it to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Toppin passes to Brunson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thanks so much, David Wilson.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
And those extra chances mean so much And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And so New York calls timeout for first. Rose is checked in for Jalen Brunson.
It's always a party with your north side.
Here's Rose. The pass to Hart. And stolen by Siakam. For 3, VanVleet. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
OG
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from VanVleet.
And count on VanVleet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Rose, that's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now Rose, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Pirtle.
But when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there. Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hart kicks to Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his 2nd.
And that play takes talent. D-Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anunoby passes to Barnes. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Rose with the ball. Feeds to Randall. Three-pointer. Rose, no good. Raptors trail by 8. And Anunoby, here we go. 2 points, that one goes. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Rose finds Hart. Back to Rose. And Pirtle sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Yep, it counts. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Here's the three. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Rose. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's stolen by Barrett. That's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam left side. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Van Vliet right side. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Rose. Siakam pulls it in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Hart. Randall passes to Hart. The kick out to Rose. Tries again. Robinson. And the layup is good. Robinson's got 8.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Rose. The Raptors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Siakam hits them both. Rose against Van Vliet. The kick out to Rose. Here's Robinson. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks out front, up by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your wrestler,
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us.
from you. It's time to get right.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Rose is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. The Knicks with the lead. Right side Rose. Out to Barrett. Wants to get it to Rose and does. It's good. 9 points for Rose.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
To the right side. It's rebounded by New York. There's the drive. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And the Raptors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Hart. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Randall throws it down.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Achua.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for your Raptors, Precious Achua. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Brunson. Hart with it. Young looking it over. Trent outside. Shoots the 3. It's deflected. Flynn dishes to Porter. Trent outside. 5 to shoot. Brunson with it. Picked up by Flynn. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Hart. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Raptors trail by 10. Young with the steal. Fires the 3. Flynn misses. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And Brunson has it in the corner. With the drive, lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Knocks it loose to the middle.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
New York leading by 12. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
And the Raptors miss again. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-1 run. And it's off from 3-point range. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Flynn kicks to Achua. Young pass to Achua. Back to Young. And Young slams it home.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
I don't know if there's somebody on the roster that's going to slow down Robinson right now.
Driving to the basket. And that one drops. Flynn's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robinson.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebound.
Porter looking it over. Passes it to Achua. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Brunson kicks to Hart. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here is Flynn. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson with it. Lets it go from deep. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Neary, Greg Anthony, and
And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. They kick it out to Murray. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for three. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Brunson on the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Hunter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Randall outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Outside Young. Outside Murray. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Murray with it. Outside Young from deep three-point range. Another three for Atlanta. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now is not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. The three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Hart from long range. Capella with a rebound. Robinson with a steal. Down low. And there's Barrett on the assist from Robinson. Barrett's got 5 points.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Hunter with some nice D.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Young, the pass to Capella. From deep, Trae Young. That's good. Give him 8.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Hunter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson. Stolen by Young. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Young with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Murray's shot is good.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Brunson against Young. Here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. So it's Atlanta now. 6-point game. Young with it. Takes a 3. No good there. Now a timeout called by New York.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hawks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. So that's the Hawks 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star, DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Here's Barrett. Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Randle against Young. The kick to Hunter. Murray passes to Hunter. And here's Young. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Over to the left wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Murray passes to Young. 4-3. And no good. New York goes the other way with it. Outside Brunson. Here's Barrett on the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Hits the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
And here's Brunson from the arc. A rebound by Murray. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And that one good. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Murray from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Atlanta calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Forrest. Brunson defending. Collins, no good. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Barrett against Bay. Robinson on the wing. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Forrest. Now here's Bay. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Griffin outside. To the left wing. 1 second left. He takes it in. And so that brings the first half. Allie, as always, thank you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Derrick Rose. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Grimes in at the 3. Forrest can't hit. Here's Rose. To the inside. Pass to Collins. Out to the wing. Bay right side. Here's Forrest. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And here's Collins for 3. Counted from distance. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
To the wing on the left. And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Forrest. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Toppin with it, picked up by Griffin. Griffin against Toppin. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Bay. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Collins. Out to the right wing. Griffin against Rose. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by New York. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Right wing. Bay from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Now here's Griffin. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Okongwu. Hey, from beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Okongwu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Hartenstein in the post. Okongwu on him. Quickly from outside. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the Hawks call time here.
So get up and get crazy.
For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Young. He's got 17. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Young with it, guarded by Rose. Young can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Hartenstein in the post. Hunter covering. And he comes up with a bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter here. Back to quickly. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 37% in the game. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hunter. He has 6. Now Young. Hunter, a screen on Brunson. Young way outside. Murray from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta with a commanding lead to end the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hawks.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
It really has been striking the improvement Murray's shown every year, Smitty.
B.A., his scoring keeps going up. His assists are up. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in this league. And his confidence is trending up just like his stats.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Shot is good by Barrett.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Bogdanovich against Hart. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. They kick it out to Murray. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And a deep three from Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. Over Brunson. Misses off the left iron.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Hart with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Robinson passes to Randall. Three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They kick it out to Murray. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 19 points.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Young against Brunson. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The kick to Hunter. Fires from deep. Outside Bogdanovich. Nails it from beyond the arc.
From deep, we've seen Bogdan well over 40% for a season, showing he is a knockdown shooter.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
There's Young with the three. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hart. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Young against Hart. Outside Young. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
From the arc, another three for Atlanta. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Capella finds Young. Hunter with the ball. Over Randall. Offline from the high post. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now, here's Siakam. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. VanVleet can't get it to go. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. He rifled that one in from distance. Young's got the first basket of the game for the Hawks.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Barnes against Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now, Anunoby, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young outside. From deep. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. We talked about their defensive strategy facing such an explosive offense. He said, we've done our advanced scouting. We know where they like to get their shots and where they're most effective. The challenge is taking that information and using it out on the court. It's a great test for our players, and I'm eager to see how they respond. Kevin, I'm eager as well. Back to you.
DA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right, you don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter with it, now guarded by Siakam. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Anunoby. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here's Capella. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Clock at 6. VanVleet against Young. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. A deep three from VanVleet. The quick look, no good that time. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Driving the lane. From deep three-point range. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Takes the three. Young, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside, and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Pirtle, banked in off the glass.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young finds Murray. Down low, the kick out to Young, and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet against Young. Anunoby has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trailing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Barnes. So they take the lead. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. With 1 on the clock, and Siakam with the layup. He has 6.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
So at the and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Raptors with the lead. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now VanVleet after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Siakam. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Young from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. Young's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Over Hunter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Young outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Bogdanovich against Anunoby. The kick out to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Barnes. They get it again. Back to VanVleet. Has to Anunoby. Pirtle with the ball. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Siakam against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Murray dishes to Bogdanovich. Young from outside. They get a hand on it.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Forrest passes to Griffin. Left side Collins. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Toronto?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now Barnes after the missed three from John Collins. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Top of the key, Griffin. Atlanta again missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Pirtle. Second chance effort. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Anunoby's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Griffin kicks to Collins, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bay finds Collins. Shot clock at 5 to stop the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Flynn. Passes it to Trent. Up top, Flynn, defended by Young. Here's Porter, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Capella dishes to Young. Capella with a screen on Trent. Young passes to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. And it is good at the buzzer. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
15. The Raptors. 22.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Toronto leading by 7. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. DeAndre Hunter out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And Young kicks to Achua. Young outside. Outside Porter. The basket good off the assist from Young. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
It's not going to go for him. Raptors leading by 5. Achua with it and guarded by Capella. Achua, the pass to Young. Outside Porter. Raptors moving the ball around. Trent can't hit. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside for Murray. Here's Capella. They grab their own miss. Hunter for 3. And they get it back. Wide open look here for Murray. Atlanta gets it back. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 11 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Young pass to Achua. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the tie, Young drives in, and the layup is good. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
The shot, no good. Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And some changes here for the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. For 3, Murray. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. 1:39 left in the third quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. And Griffin, here we go. There's the pass to Collins. Outside Griffin. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. To halt the run and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Anunoby against Griffin. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And it's sent back by Okongwu. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Anunoby's got 10.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Griffin's shot is off. Siakam looking around. One second left. No good on the last second attempt there. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Hawks leading by 5. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Down low and stolen by Murray. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Murray against Barnes. A 3, Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
For 3, Van Vliet, and they recover it. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. And right on target. Good.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young fires away from outside. They grab their own miss. Murray outside. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 5. Barnes down low. He's covered by Murray, and the shot goes in.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Murray for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
For 3, Hunter. Barnes against Murray. Back to Young. For 3, Hunter. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby to take the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Young drives in. Capella kicks to Murray. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Murray. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Count it!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's Young on the wing. Murray right side. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Now here's Van Vliet. From the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Hunter for 3. Can't hit that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And not someone you want to send to the foul line here. Bogdanovich, an excellent free throw shooter. That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Three from the inbound. Misses the three. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Hawks who come. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Brunson passes to Barrett. There's the triple. And it's Brunson with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Knicks lead 3-0.
VanVleet outside. Toronto the rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's VanVleet. First quarter, just over a minute played. Knocks down the triple.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Barrett against Barnes. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Hart. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And down it goes. 2 points.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
3-pointer, VanVleet. Offensive rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Hart. Back to Robinson. And that's a foul. Called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside for Randall. Unloads from 13. Barnes with the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Here's Randall. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's VanVleet. Fires for 3. That shot missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, got that one up quick. Randall's got 7 points in the game. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
It's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Randall. It's Hart on the wing. Now here's Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Barrett. And another basket for Toronto. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Barrett into the lane. Pirtle with the block. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. For three. The Knicks pull it in. Randall inside. Guarded by Van Vliet. And it's Randall with the jam.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Here's Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And that one misses. But he sinks the second. Now Van Vliet. Long range from the inbound. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Julius Randle.
That's a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Brunson. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Brunson, kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Driving in. Robinson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Randall inside. Young's there. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Porter, and he makes it on the layup.
Oh, coaches will always appreciate players who get out and run. Tremendous effort from Porter on the fast break.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. And it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Here's Flynn. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Trent. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 8 points. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Rose. Trent outside. It's stolen away. Fast break, New York. Here's quickly. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Porter's shot is off.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Back to Flynn. They need this. Drills it from deep. Flynn's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 6 points.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Rose. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops it first.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Toppin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And so Rose knocks them both down.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Pirtle with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Now here's Rose. Yes, it's good. Rose has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
It's good. And Allie is always thankful.
Knicks lead 35-28. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 35. The Raptors 28.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Rose. Hartenstein a screen. Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 14 points.
And the level of creativity that Rose has, I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
3-pointer Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's Hartenstein, high post. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
VA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. So he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
From deep, Rose.
Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now. Outside Hart. Pirtle against Robinson. Randall outside. The kick out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Brunson. And now a 10-point New York lead. Here's Van Vliet. Count it. He's got 7.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
Fred Van Vliet at the line. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Hart passes to Robinson. To the paint. Over Pirtle. Offensive board. Hart. Pirtle with some nice D.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Here's Van Vliet. And stolen by Brunson. Up again. Here's Randall. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. Count it.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Van Vliet against Brunson. Launches a 3. Van Vliet misses. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Left side Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Barnes has got 7 points.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
He's feeling it. That one off the back iron and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Pirtle over Randall, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett, and that one falls for Pirtle. He's perfect from the line this time. For New York, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hart. Pirtle with the block. Barnes with it. Some solid defense from Barrett. New York calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Toronto trailing. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. He's off on the layup.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Randall, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet drops in the 3. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Brunson with it. Siakam covering. The kick out to Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Birtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Randall. Now Brunson. Back to Randall. Here's Barrett. Outside Hart. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Siakam gets doubled. Barrett against Anunoby. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Anunoby against Barrett. Over to the left wing. Brunson passes to Barrett. Clock at 6. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The Knicks with the lead. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Second team foul.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Brunson. And the officials whistle. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so Pirtle nails both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
That's tipped. Van Vliet with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Robinson. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Van Vliet outside to tie it up. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Pass to Pirtle. Oh, Robinson with a block. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett passes to Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
Now this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Randall. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Glenn, he's checked in for Toronto. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Siakam in the post. Checked by Randall. It's deflected.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And the Knicks with the possession here. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Banked it in off the glass.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And nails the trade.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now Barnes. Can't connect. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final.
should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter, and it's Murray in at the 3 spot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fires from deep. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is Young's game, ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Hawks. He said that one problem with this team is the shot blocking. He said we've got to play unselfishly, make the extra pass to punish defenders for rotating over, and above all, we have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Kevin?
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight. Coach would like to see Greg them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's New York. Brunson with the ball.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hard against Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Here's Young. He has 6. And Bogdanovich now top the key, 4 on the shot clock. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 9.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Brunson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Trailing by 13. And Barrett gets it to go.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:53 left here in the first quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Brunson. Drives to the hoop. In the corner, Barrett with it. Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 6 points for him. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hawks?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Off target at the rim. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
1:04 left to play here in the first. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Hunter kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter, no one around him. Pass to Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And so Barrett nails both of them. The Hawks leading by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young from deep three-point range. Another three for Atlanta.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Young inside. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta out in front by.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center. They're the group New York will start the second with. Brunson kicks to Randall. It's Hart on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Hunter for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Outside for Murray. Lets it go with a three. Randall grabs the board. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Passes to Hart. New York moving it around. Robinson misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hart finds Barrett. Back to Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. 6 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. The pass to Young. From deep. The long distance three is Barrett. Young's got 22 points.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now Barrett following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Fast break, the Hawks. Young with the ball. The three from Bogdanovich. Nice D from Barrett. For New York, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the Knicks miss again. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And here's Bogdanovich for three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Barrett, no good. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Barrett with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. Barrett wide open. He fires. Barrett with another miss. And they're pushing it up. Capella with it. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson, no good. The Hawks shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Young, good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. That 3 off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Knicks, 12. The Hawks, 45.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Griffin. John Collins is out there with Bay. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the 1 spot. Pass to Bay. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. Forrest's shot is off. New York shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Brunson, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Griffin. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. To the wing right side. Launches a 3. A shot that time, not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Collins passes to Griffin. Hawks passing it around. Bay wide open, and he fires. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Assertive shot by Sadiq Bey from the arc. Finds his angle and doesn't waste it.
Here's Brunson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Get to right, finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Okongwu kicks to Bay. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Hart has it in the corner. Barrett for 3. Bay pulls it in. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Young, here we go. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. Hunter's got 8 points. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Hawks lead 54-20.
Young outside. Hunter on the wing for the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. On the wing quickly. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. That shot wide open. Murray's got his second bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
The confidence of Bogdanovic from down in the corner. He knows he has that shot.
New York, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Good on the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The three. Knicks with a new 14 for Atlanta. They've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Young outside. This one for three. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic left side. Young from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Rose goes in. Takes it off the glass.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Young. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Atlanta holding an unbelievable lead as the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3-point goal.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
New York on D, and the three ball is good.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
Young against Rose. Right wing. And the pass to Capella. Murray kicks to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And here's Rose outside, and the Knicks miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Onto the floor for the Hawks.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Quickly. New York, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta. Right now on a 14-0 run. Outside Griffin. He dishes it to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Another three for Atlanta.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
They get the rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Hawks passing it around. Hunter on the wing. It's good from long range.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Grimes. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Atlanta.
Hunter on the wing. Another three for Atlanta.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And here is Capella, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Shot clock at 6. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Fires, high post, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And Toppin throws it down.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich inside. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. Fades away. That shot no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control